why I'm asking how did you handle is to know the magnitude. Now with safety, you cannot just bring a remain, that's criminal. You get it? That is what? Criminal. The primary you can say, okay, you got it from him, but now okay, you return it to what? But if it is safety, then it is a criminal what? And if the president says, arrest, execute, prison, and dismiss. You get the point? So I want to see what magnitude is that in your sub-county. Was it bribe, extortion, or safety? It was a bribe. Do you have any other CDO? CDOs?
No, we had only one CDO. Yes.
So make sure there are no problems again there. Doctor, yes, I'm coming. Yes. What makes you, what is your office? I'm asking.
I want to answer this.
Don't answer. This is not called. This is not what? What makes your office? You get it? Mr. Kara, this one you are put in the office. They will always say, we are giving you allowance and salary. Isn't it? Allowance and what? Even me, my boss knows. You get it? Why my job is not, why my salary is not the same like other staff? You get the point? Why the job of a CDO is a bit bigger than a parish chief? How together? Moreover, a parish chief goes more deeper to the parish. You get the point? A CDO is at the sub-county what? A level. But her allowance, what is allowance, is not the same as the parish chief. Isn't it? There is a justification that at least on this allowance, you buy a data of 1,000. Isn't it? Now she's now, okay.
CDOs were not in the guideline. They were nowhere in our guideline of PDM. So later, during the second phase, they came on board. So coming on board, they came when they were not ready. Coming not when they are not ready, they had other programs they are handling, like PWD,
okay.
They had the youth library.
Now, did they get the laptop for PWD?
No, I'm coming. By the way, for your information, when they are doing those kind of activities,
yes,
the community themselves, they solicit some money to fund them to work on the file, in which files are manually done. Now they are coming to a digital world, whereby they need a laptop. A CDO is getting 500,000, is supposed to buy himself a laptop, yes, paying school fees for his children, yes, paying rent for his or herself. I see it being unfair.
Okay.
Now, yes, we come with some element of funds, which is 500,000 per 100 million, to fund the process of PDM loan for the beneficiary. Yes. But the disadvantage of it is you first need to give out all that money.
Even that one, not even for the CDO. Let me clarify.
It's loan processing.
Photocopying a form, how much?
Actually, the form fee is 5,000.
Leave the fee. Yeah. Even that one is also wrong. That's why I think there are money problems here. You get it? Even charging that is also what? Illegal.
But it's in the guideline.
Which guideline?
The first guideline.
Which one?
No, if you have the first guideline, it is there.
I'm among the people who developed what? We only have one guideline that was signed by the president.
Yes.
Right? And I want to bet with you. If you find 5,000 in that guideline, my million is here.
It's because I've forgotten out that form.
No.
Doctor, I bring it out. That 5,000
Parish chief. It is one guideline that was signed by what? His Excellency. It is called implementation what? Don't bring the forms. Those forms are not guidelines. A guideline is only what?
It came from the secretary.
No. Check what they call a guideline.
The first guideline wasn't signed, but the second guideline.
No. The one which was not signed is not what? I think where you go wrong. Are you seeing where we go wrong? That's why we said the parish chief should have a diploma. You get it? So that you see, this guy that has no officer, I cannot rely on what?
On it.
On it, full stop. If me, Dr. Sande, sits under the tree and I bring for you, would you call it a guideline? Those were drafts. You get it? You should even read it was even a draft. Draft 10, draft, you get it? Now it's one you are carrying, you see, it is talking of 5 what you are charging is illegal. It is all one guideline that is signed by His Excellency. And I'm betting with you, if you find 5,000 million is here. Thank you. Now you have answered. Okay? Which means what we've been doing is what? If we've been charging it is illegal. Right? Members, since we are here, let us read carefully. At least you had my contact and this one. Before you implement, you call. Say, the doctor, something is here. You get it? So, we have agreed now. The 5, Parish Chief, check. The 500,000. Hello? The 500,000 is for the circle. You get it? The studio should not even look at that money. It is for the what? Executive. Each round they process, you calculate 100 people divided by 500,000. How much? 540. This is clear. So the studio is doing his or her did what? Office work.
Seseniye Irene Mwanguzi. Ila sima wele na bihuhundera usimani umuhulu eli nambo wa nonda hubanga hulila bya PDM mu nambo liyo sisani. Ari ni nanywe kama ni kenywe ni sala tyenywe ni fuwagizi bukalubo bohule huba mbao sindu mu Uganda lero sisi busawa habanga wakuguwa Lorena siba mu bya mundu wo wambila sisani silebusa hubanga supervisor hubona bilione hube ilingo yowase nalomendi henzi samwene ni holesi niyambile mwembonelelanga nga process nikenda mwabone so nga husile hutia humuholo sile sihurere ni form north so ineno hulioni parishes sibili abesina balomendi baremo nandi bisiri nabambulile barbaremo nisha mkunga so we have only 2 going to pilot arisinda kila siba advantages imanyisere hubasomera ho bila ibilimo ni bitimitawana chilimo nga hola roll out ya program mu Uganda yosi yes balanga bari monitoring evaluation and impact kuluhuta andi hawo isindu sihulaga ibyese hoholere bilihuraho bilihurura mu bindu bilayi namwe eliyo kimitawana chilimo ku fixing as we implement so it's a long term process isyahubaye yale isyahuilembuka hubona kuri PDM abantu bakiganirwamu era ili huhola byese ibyaba intentions ya yose bakireraho so president yatandi here ngahotandi ha PDM ya ba politicians abakirangirira nabi ari bandu bose cyahurambisa kuna monitoring ahuriye ari umuhuru wabe wa guiding ari monitoring ya PDM ibe parish by parish parish to parish so hola sipari stinga lichabatwela tahure huba simufuna bitufu bulaita ari ukwisa mu parish wabona in depth wasya mukari wabona biliwo wasya mu parish ikindi wasya ikindi arikila hulu testinga tuli ino shalelo hubone huri iramba bulayo basiramba bulaita bakuguba mu ICT ministry na bali yano bache huyeta muchala mbali wendi hulola sindu muboda taninga aliwo hu guidinga arukana hu wakalinde husomesa abantu be hu district bahulu bese kwisi nabo bano bategere ingeli isituli ino irambisibwamo ndahusha kurambisa buna bu tablets ubu wese bantu barambisile munana you boss ngabahola sina census. Just get it for me. Bahola census alinyo bwesi bacha kurambisa ngabo bamalire bacha kubukaba parishes kyose mu Uganda sibeni nabo kuyeta who collecting information in. So yes kwitire nayo ngakana hu babarebe bireba mwiremo so that it's entered there. Arba bacha kubiholaho bali be mu district. Muhulu wa OWC ali key na bikuleho bacha kuyeta huingisa information isi mumubolera acha kuchira munana mu computer yeyo ari ibe transmitted umuntu yesi ukana huchibona oba president oba nano oba first holy secretariat abone bari inandu bisi bino byesi bela mu program ili hukendera ni neri mwastegerere ari ndio seso kucha holaira umchalo no wana Assistant RDC nyocha kuplisa kumuholo kuno. Okay, my name is Irene Mwanguzi. I'm the Enterprise Development Specialist for the Parish Development Model. I sit in the PDM Secretariat in the Ministry of Local Government. We participate, I'm part of the team that is coordinating the Parish Development Model at the national level. And this program that we are on right now is called Parish to Parish Monitoring of PDM. We are piloting it because we think that it's a very important program to pilot the monitoring process. The reason we are doing it parish to parish is to ensure that the beneficiaries and the community participate in the implementation of the parish development model, because it's a people-centered model, PDM. And so people who are benefiting, people who are of the parish, of the community, should participate in their own development. It's a new way of giving responsibility to the community themselves to understand that they are supposed to monitor the progress of the implementation of PDM. Why the approach we are using? Why are we using parish to parish, and why are we using barazas to monitor how PDM is doing? It's because, as you know, the parish development model is based on a parish. It's based on households. The households receive the finances, but because we need development to happen at a higher level, at a wider level, we use the parishes as epicenters for development, for service delivery, and for ensuring that people, communities, are participating in the development of their own development. It's centered on them. It's a bottom-up model. And the reason we are not using the usual approach of going to a few people and talk to them is because we are promoting transparency, we are promoting self-governance, we are promoting what we call peer-to-peer learning, peer-to-peer monitoring of the PDM. And I hope that is very clear. So as we pilot here, we've developed we chose 10 parishes all over the country, 2 per region, 4 actually per region, east, west, south, and north, and central, to pilot this process. The results of this process, of this monitoring parish by parish pilot, are going to inform the national level decisions on how we monitor PDM. And the long-term result of this is to ensure, after we've monitored, monitoring, evaluation, and impact, the long-term process is going to involve measuring impact at a higher level, at a vision level, the vision of PDM, which is the vision at a national level, will be informed by these processes that we are taking right now. So there is no implementation of a program without effective monitoring of that process. But also, it ensures that people can define their own development when you involve them. They can define their own success. so that somebody doesn't come from outside and tell them that you've succeeded or you've not succeeded. So this participatory approach helps the communities, helps the parishes, helps the beneficiaries and everyone to learn how to monitor their own process, to do self-assessment, and then we agree on the process that we need to take for a greater impact. Other approaches that we've had in the past is that people knowing that PDM is a national whole of government approach, people have been, it involves the implementation by different MDAs, ministries, departments, and agencies of government. People have been coming to communities, to parishes, stampeding there to monitoring PDM and government programs. They come in isolated form, and that tires the communities. Today one person comes, another, tomorrow another agency comes, tomorrow another one. So it confuses the community. So we think that the difference with this is that this provides an avenue, it provides a space where all MDAs can monitor PDM at once using this one tool. We've automated the tool with the questionnaires that anybody can use. And once this process is done and we've written the report, we think that major players in the transformation agenda of the country, like the OWC and others, will use this approach to monitor the progress of PDM, especially in terms of impact and successes on people's lives. People, when they received the money, they misunderstood it to be PDM to be money. So we need to go deeper. These barazas helps the communities to learn that PDM is not just about money, it's about a holistic approach, it's about transformation, and you can't transform communities just by money alone. We need a lot of processes and procedures, people to learn how to change their mindsets and how to put things in action so that there's a holistic development. And so in the past, we've had people think PDM is money. Now we are telling them through these barazas, they are going to learn that PDM is not just about money. PDM is about all the 7 pillars: agricultural value chains, social services, infrastructure and economic services. It's about mindset change, it's about governance and good leadership and administration. So all these have to be explained. So during this monitoring process, people are able to assess even other government programs, not only PDM, but how they all work together in an integrated form to deliver community transformation at the parish level and of course at the household level as well. To start from the household and then to the parish and then onwards to the nation.
As you are aware, parish development model is a program based at the parish. Therefore, this requires us to do monitoring, which we call parish to parish. For today, we have started from MANAFWA district to Bunduris Parish, Nandris Parish, testing the tool that we have developed electronically to find out whether it will work or the program of monitoring parish to parish will work. It's good, we have tested and it is a good tool, and it will help us to know where our PDM money is going, even to understand when we are at the center, to also understand. For example, here we have found some challenges that PDC allowances for this district has not been paid to the members. For example, the parish chief of this parish Nandrisi is so far in our custody, in the police custody, on the allegation that he has not been paying that money to beneficiaries, to the members of the PDC. The allegations will be true after bureau investigation have been carried out, and to my understanding is that The members are here. That's why this monitoring will help us. The members of the parish are here. They are pinpointing her that they never received this money from them. That's why we have just forward her to police, tried the statement, nevertheless, to pay back the money to the beneficiaries.
How much are we talking about and for how long?
Each quarter, PD's allowance is 250. And we can imagine if all the parishes in this district, which is 152 parishes, if they have not paid the 250, you can see how much we are losing. But for this case here, it is claimed that for the 3 quarters, the parish chief has not been giving money to the members.
Angoye Anna Christine. I work with the Ministry of ICT in particularly the technology department that is working on the PDM systems. However, when it comes to PDM, I am very hands-on because being that we work together, I have to know how to use some of the systems they set up, and so that we know what we are giving to the community. So this new system that has been brought, the monitoring tool, is basically supposed to help us understand. It's like an evaluation form. You know, when you send out some people to do work for you, there is supposed to be a feedback. So government has been putting out money to PDM. However, we've had stories. People have been arrested. People have not received money. People are claiming they are being asked for money to get registered. Yet government didn't have that in mind. The original plan for government was people to receive money. So this tool that we have brought is supposed to help monitor these gaps that we've had. People with disabilities, how many people have received that money from this PDM? Because the whole point of PDM is to benefit everyone that has been in subsistence living. So we are looking, how many women have received this money? How many men have received this money? If any, how many have been denied the money? And what reasons were they denied the money? Besides all that, if we have said that we have given out 100 million, how many people have received that 100 million? What is not yet used? So the whole tool here is helping us to account for every penny that has come out. One very, very important thing about this tool is that it is going to capture any falsehoods. Because every detail you put in, if you said you received 200 million, the tool expects you to give an accountability for the 200 million. Without which, it's going to follow up the figures. And when these details go to the ministry base, any person in the ministry, and especially the president, can say, can I have a look at this area? If you as a focal person of a district, if you do not have the figures correct, you're going to be held accountable for it.
My name is Samuel Wanzala. I'm a commercial officer, and I'm the district focal point person for PDM in MANAFWA district. Thank you very much for the question. First of all, government bringing the tool, which is electronic, and the parish being administered parish to parish, is very good. I see sense in it, in that it captures all information that is required to ensure that this program is a success. For instance, you find that there are certain issues that were down there with people in the parish, like we have administered it today, that we did not discover. But as people come up with those things, you realize that really it is making sense. Some individuals got money, for instance, but they even didn't know how to use the money. When a question comes through the tool, you realize that there is a gap of training, or there was a gap of misinformation or more information that needed to be covered. So it gives us all holistic information, and also helps us to see our areas of weaknesses so that we can move forward. So I see a lot of sense in this monitoring tool. And it's very comprehensive in nature, in that it has all the questions, it has all the whole PDM in it, sincerely. So, like we started administering this tool at around 2, but up to now, it's now about 5 something. We are still administering it. And as nobody is getting tired of it, very interesting and very orienting. Everybody is covered in the whole system. So as a commercial officer, I welcome this tool, and I thank whoever came up with this idea to help us come up with such sense in the parishes.
Kati, webabuuza nti ba PDCs emirimu gyamwe mugimanyi, twagala kulaba ba PDCs wano muliwa. Kati bagenda basomera. Mugenda kubanga mutuwa answers. Fe tukola kino ne kino kati oli owa a recordinga yagenda aina answers eziriko already agenda nga tickinga. Naye waliko questions ezitaina answers ezitwagala nti mwe mutuwe answers. Bagenda kubuuza kandete ng'ekibuuzo ekigamba nti mu sako mwakafuna sente zenkana ki? Ana ino answering your question? Sako leader, the chairperson or treasurer, whoever that executive. So, bwe babuuza ekibuuzo n'olaba nga gwe kino kigwa mu sako, aba sako leaders please temutuluyisa, situla omukono gwe waggulu, oba mulimu basatu oba bana answering. Bw'olaba munno kyayogedde si kyekyo, ddamu omulala asobola kugamba balaza bwetyo bwebeera, kyoyogedde si kituufu, ekituufu kiri bwe kiti ne bwe kiti. Kati ffe tujja kubeera wali nga turekodinga tulaba ekituufu kyekiriwa n'ekituufu n'ekitali kituufu kyekiriwa. Mutegedde? Bw'ebeera ya community question nga babuuza sente, mwafuna sente, eyo eba question y'abaani? Ya community. Mugamba ye oba nedda. Mwafuna sente zenkana ki buli omu? Bemba mwafuna 1 million buli omu, nga mugamba twafuna 1 million buli omu. Ebyo tetwagala bano basako leaders babitu answeringire. Twagala mwe bennyini mwaba answering ezo question. Bwe babuuza nti oba mwafuna 1 million, omulala yinza kuvayo n'agamba nedda nze bampa 2,000 oba basooka kunzijjako 5,000 ne bampa 5. Mukitegeera? Nga madamu bw'abadde abagamba mubeere open, kwegamba mutuyambe naffe tukole ki? Tubayambe. Oba olwange mulutegeera nga ndaba temukyamukamu. Muli wamu nange? Kale neyanza. Thank you.